welcome back to Reading Homestuck. We got, June?
No.
We got Arthur.
No.
Alright, I guess we don't have Arthur.
Oh well.
We have a formation of void that is a facsimile of Arthur.
No, it is.
Okay. So damn, bro. Damn.
Well, I mean, if it's
That
not
shit deep.
actually, if it's not you, if it ain't Arthur, then it's something, yeah.
I was just being like, it ain't that deep, bro. I was just being an asshole. I was just like, no, you don't got me. I ain't at your back, but no, okay, yeah, we'll go with the void thing.
Yeah, it's a facsimile of void that resembles Arthur.
Me and my facsimile of void that resembles me. And then it's like a picture of two kittens hugging each other. That would go well on a trans femme schizo TikTok slideshow. I get a lot of those. I'm not trans femme, but I do like them. They're quite funny.
TikTok is trying to tell you something, and it's either
it's fine. The internet has been.
It's one of the two pieces of that statement.
Yeah, I mean, the internet has been providing me with, like, you are schizophrenic, you are transgender for a long time. So, I've just been like, okay, whatever. I'm not, but I might be schizophrenic. But
I was about to say,
I'm not.
you're distinctly mentally unwell, or you probably wouldn't be here currently. In either a normal state or a facsimile of void.
Yeah. We love the trans femme schizo TikTok meme slideshows. They're based.
But yes,
I've missed this.
Mary
missed this
Crimbo.
It's good.
Why is, like, shit power on the TV?
What?
Shit power? Just boring. It's like you've got power, but you put her through a TikTok, like, AI filter.
Arthur, I regret to inform you that is Viscous circuit.
What? No, she's not grey.
That is Viscous circuits.
Also, her hair is green. Like, what? That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it.
There's like, looking at it, that is light. That is green light shining upon.
Oh yeah, but her hair's brown as well, not black. And she looks like white, like that's Caucasian skin tone.
Okay,
Did she turn human?
Well,
What is
I don't
this?
know. No, but like, no, that is distinct.
I think
no, that's
you
grey.
might just be colorblind.
Arthur.
No, I'm not. Like, that's very...
No, I'm looking at it. That's grey, and that is a darker grey for hair. That is a darker grey for black hair, for her hair, and it is probably only dark grey and not black because there is, again, light shining on it.
Nah.
And her hair is not made of Vanta black.
There's no
Okay,
way.
screenshot it. Screenshot it and send it to me. Go on.
I am. That's what I'm gonna do. There's no way I'm colorblind.
I had a thing I
out.
wanted to talk about here, but fuck it. We're now just making fun of Arthur's eyesight.
No, there's no way I'm colorblind. That's what it looks like.
No,
on
that's
my monitor.
great. No, that's great.
No.
Wait, if it's a problem with what your monitor is showing you, we can't see it in a screenshot.
No, that's true. I'm gonna have to take a photo of it with my phone, aren't I?
Go on then,
Send
do it.
chat.
In the meantime,
there's
I'm going
no
to
way.
bring up the thing
Yes.
I was going to talk about. So recently, I've been watching a lot of Warhammer 40k content. And,
I like Warhammer 40k.
Yes, that is why it is somewhat fortunate that you are here for this topic, because I had the thought, while I was falling asleep one night, and ill at the time, so my brain was already running on low power mode, so I had a thought, what, if the characters of Homestuck played 40k, what fucking armies would they use? And then I fell asleep. But I'm gonna bring it up, because I had some ideas. So John, Ultramarines. He basic.
Yeah, that's how that works.
John, he basic, Ultramarines. But he'd have like a bunch of unpainted Harlequins that his dad bought him, and he had no idea why. He has no idea why he has the Harlequins.
It's true. Yeah.
Because of the fucking.
I honestly, I kind of feel like John wouldn't be Ultramarines. He'd be Dark Angels, because he's like, Ultramarines are boring. I want to be the slightly cooler one, and that
But
is
he's
actually
still but he's still
unironically more
pretty
basic. No, I think it's unironically more basic to be like, I will
not pick the basic option. I will go with the totally not basic, but yeah, no, that's your monitor's shit. That's your monitor being shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, no, I
your
think it's
monitor
color.
being
I think it's blue light color correction.
Yeah, that's blue light color correction. Yeah, that's your monitor.
Okay, good. I'm not colorblind. All right, that's
I'll be
good.
fair.
Did you
I'll
see
be fair.
Henry Cavill talked? He sent a thing out like Amazon Prime. He's gonna be a large part of the creative control team for the Warhammer 40k like live action TV shows and movies and stuff that they're going to be making from here on.
I didn't know they were making those, but yeah, I mean, he
kind of announced it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad guy to ask for it.
He's definitely not. Oh my god, Henry Cavill has been added to the list of men who I would let do unspeakable things to me. Jeremy Albertson, Henry Cavill, and I can't remember his name, but he plays Hannibal.
Oh, Matt
Matthew Mercer. Matt Mickelson, that's it, not Matthew Mercer.
Matthew Mercer, no. That's my crush. That's my crush, thank you very much.
Matt Mickelson, holy, those men, sexually attractive. Anyway, that's a different story.
What a lineup. Yes, that is a different story. So,
I mean, it's a good lineup.
It's not a bad
Have you
lineup.
seen German's ass?
It's not a bad lineup, and
Have you
we
seen
know
his
he
ass?
has. We know he has.
All right, just paste can you like pull up them? Like, I need to see the people to be able to make these baseless accusations and slanders.
All right, I've got them in my old fucking
Look at this
files
shit.
font. That is
Show the
not
audience
big
that picture.
guys. I say that's on my eyes. If they keep bugging me like this, I'm gonna die. Yeah.
all right. So,
That's
Egbert. We're saying Dark Angels for him.
Dark Angels, yeah, and I like that he owns a bunch of Harlequins that he doesn't like.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Because he doesn't get how they play, and
he doesn't get how they play. He didn't ask for them.
Yeah, they are painted actually. They're like inherited, but like they're painted.
No.
Also,
His
they're
dad
all painted like
them for him.
Mega. Yeah, exactly.
His dad
They've got like
painted them
glow
for
in the
him.
dark paint on them and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like they are very extra,
Yeah, and John's
and he doesn't like them.
Why do I have these? Why do I have these? Let's
It's
be
also
honest.
4
these
times
10,
the size
these
of his Dark Angels.
15 different, these like 150 different copies of the exact same singular model, because there's like 5 models for Harlequins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Rose, I'm saying either Dark Eldar or Chaos, sheerly because at the table she is reading the lore to her opponent to fuck with them.
I feel like
She's just like, okay, Dave, I see you're facing me. Have you ever heard of the Demon Calaba?
Yeah, I think she plays Chaos, and she plays exclusively. Like, she has 4 separate armies, 1 for each Chaos God, and she picks the one that counters you. Most.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just
and
like, time
while
to power
you're
game.
playing, she reads out not only the lore for the characters, but her own like fan fiction lore for her specific models as well, explaining how they fit into the lore to fix some of the plot holes that Warhammer has. It has a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what she does.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Dave, I'm saying Custodians, because he just does not have the money for a Horde army. Or for anything larger than Custodians. He just gets Custodians because, well, I only need like 20 models to be competitive.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't like painting.
And
So
he doesn't
he
like
pays-
the painting either.
he-
He just does not
he-
have the patience
He
for it.
gets Rose to paint them for him.
No.
He gets Rose to paint and build them for him.
No, because that would mean shipping them back and forth across the country. Instead, what he does is he
Oh,
just
yeah.
gets like 10 pots of the fucking custodian gold
Of
paint,
gold, yeah,
puts
yeah,
them in
true,
a little
yeah.
bucket, and then just like gets the model, puts it together, puts it on a stand, and just dunks it and leaves it on the side to dry.
Second option to that, though, is Imperial Knights. They're
Yeah.
unknown, very overpowered a lot, and they're big. And I feel like he'd be like, we're playing in a 1,000-point game, and he just turns up with one model, and he's like, yeah, lose.
Lose. And then he loses.
I'm going first.
And then
Yeah,
he
yeah,
loses because he
it's-
brought one model, and he's like going up against like John, and he's just like, okay, I have three tanks and all this, and Des just like, I have one model, and then 10 minutes later it's dead because he has no fucking strategic.
Yeah, well,
focus for the
it's
game.
literally either he goes first and wins, or he goes for second and loses.
Yeah,
and
it's
that
a
is his
binary
game.
system. It's a coin flip. Okay, Jade.
And that's how he likes it.
Jade, I didn't really know with Jade.
I feel like she might play just regular Eldar.
Yeah, maybe just regular Eldar, Craft World Eldar, stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, and she
'Cause
wanted to look
she likes them.
interesting as well.
Yeah, because I was going to say
She's like
Tau,
the
but then I
only.
don't think
She's like the only
she's got
person
that.
who plays their the only one of these four who plays their army because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Because Dave plays it because he just, fuck it, I don't need to do a lot. Rose is just, I want to fuck with people by telling them the lore. And John is just like, oh, fuck it, yeah, I don't want to look basic. Chooses the most basic option available. I did have another one as well that wasn't one of the humans, and it's Vriska. And Vriska would play orcs. And you want to know why? She would just use her fucking powers to roll sixes forever and kill everyone first turn.
The other option would be Tau, like that, and she'd set
yeah.
up the gun line and just kill your entire army in one turn.
Yeah,
and it'd be
no.
like, okay. So
Vriska
I'm
would
not
be an
playing against you.
ultra power gamer. Vriska would be an
She'd be-
ultra power gamer.
She'd actually, no, she plays whatever the meta is right now.
So Ultramarines all the time. She has a backup Ultramarine.
Yeah,
She
like,
has a
Ultramarines
backup
aren't always-
Ultramarines.
Actually, apparently, according to the people who because I go down to the Warhammer shop when I go to the gym, because it's on the way, which so it's
Fair dues.
reasonably often. And apparently Tyranids are quite overpowered at the minute. Or not overpowered, but they're very meta.
Pretty strong. Pretty
Yeah, it's
strong.
quite cool. I like Tyranids
Fair
as
enough.
bug.
Bug. Do we have any other like ideas here for like any of the trolls?
I feel like what's his name? Carcat would play. He'd play Necrons
Ah.
because he
What be the reasoning?
because they're easy to paint, quite simple to make, and always quite strong.
That's fair. I mean,
And
an
it's
army's
like- and
always
he
going to
was
be
like,
strong
I
when
d-
they
I
have
wanna
an
play-
essential gameplay thing where they can just get back up if you roll well.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's like I don't want to play anything to do with Chaos or Imperium because they're too boring, and I want to be unique. But I don't want to be any of the weird Xenos, so I'm gonna go Necrons because they seem fun.
Yeah, he hits the middle ground between too mainstream and too weird and wacky.
Yeah.
And then Vriska comes
Sorry,
in with
I'm
the
not
orcs and just
contributing
goes,
much.
fuck
I'm
you, infinite
making
shots,
nothing.
turn one, suck my dick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, what was that? What were you going to say, Jim?
Sorry, I've not been contributing much. I know
That's
next to
fair.
nothing about Warhammer.
That is
That's fair
fair.
enough.
Do we have any for Kanaya here?
Also Necrons.
Also Necrons, but like really jazzes up the Necrons, I think. Just like really
Necrons,
makes
but
them
she
look-
plays the like a lot of the like weirder parts of Necrons, like the flayed ones and their anti-psychic stuff and the scarabs and all that weird shit.
Yeah. All of the weird and wacky looking stuff. The stuff that she can really go, Let's paint
She has
this
a lot
the
of the.
best
She has a lot of the
looking thing I
Catan
can.
shards as well.
Oh, yeah.
She like collects. She like wants to have all of the weird stuff in the guns.
Although I feel like Kanai would also like have just like at least something from every other army, just so that she can, you know, paint it and just go, ah, look, I made this look cool.
Yeah. She buys all the interesting models she likes.
Yeah. And I don't think we even need to ask about Gamzee, do we?
What do you mean? He plays Ultramarines. Clearly.
He plays Ultramarines because he was too high to fucking, like, he was too high on the fucking pie to find any of the other armies.
He plays Ultramarines because he borrows someone else's Ultramarines army. If somebody plays them.
Yeah. Yeah.
He plays half of the opponent's army against them.
Okay. He plays, but only with other people's armies.
Yeah. Alright, to the actual comic. There you
Yes, to the actual comic. We've got our little intro segment there. We got it. If you lot have any other, if you lot down there in the comments are Warhammer fans and Homestuck fans simultaneously, and you've got any other suggestions, fucking bung them down below. She'll be fun. Right. We met here in my apartment a little while ago. At that moment, I was busy hosting you from the future. Who is you right now? But I did not mention this at the time. I would have introduced your past self to your future self, and vice versa. But it is a well-known fact that past and future selves tend not to get along. A good host would never tolerate the potential for discord amongst guests. And as hosts go, I am simply the best there is. Please don't be alarmed. Past you was just leaving. Where was I? Of course.
Among guests.
Among
us.
Among us. Also Discord. That's
Us?
the thing we're using.
Why? Ah.
What? Yeah, but for a moment
Man
there, you basically
degenerated
just...
into fucking Blue's Clues.
Yeah, no, you turned into a fucking adult from Charlie Brown, just womp 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 womp. Fair enough. The two heroes of light had challenged the same Jack Noir, the one straddling the scratch and about 20 hours of his own time. To a circumstantially simultaneous pair of dudes. Circumstantial simultaneity is a concept more complex than its temporal analog. It is valuable for examining the properties of paradox space.
If you tried switching to digital, that might make it more simple.
Yeah. Fucking analog.
Analog sucks unless it's horror.
It is the agent responsible for the major cosmic event, which pre-extinction Alternians came to refer to as the Great Undoing. The same concept rules the innumerable lesser events by which this critical moment shall be catalyzed, including the break, my employer's arrival, the detonation of a very powerful bomb, and my own death. It is an abstraction weaving together the fortunes of otherwise perfectly disparate chronologies, such as those bound to a pair of distinct sessions. It's not fully comprehensible to a mortal mind, and the length I will go to explain it to you will not extend beyond this sentence. But the story will. Ah, yeah. Shit's still going on up top.
Why she got
What is
butterfly
that
wings
weird
now?
spiderweb thing, anyway?
Oh, that. I think that's like a...
Go hanger. Christmas.
Yeah, fuck it. Coat hanger. Christmas. It's festive. But,
Oh
Mischief.
god. He's permanently Christmas. I hate this man even more.
yeah.
Wow, what the fuck?
I mean, it might be...
Christmas
Sky, I
slaps.
don't know.
Oh. So why has a Carcat got Terraria like butterfly wings?
That's Vriska.
That,
No, that's who I meant. That's who I meant. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Everyone's Carcat.
I think
All the
you-
patrols are Carcat.
Ah, we're back to this, are we?
Yeah.
She's a god now or some shit.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, but
that's
why
part of
Terraria
having-
butterfly wings? Like, is that just that
fucking
just
know.
comes with the territory?
Yeah,
Just
apparently...
comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah, apparently Tavros' ancestor had wings as well. Like bug wings.
Which one's Tavros? Is that the was disabled one?
Yeah, the one that was in a wheelchair
Yeah.
before getting robot legs and then is dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ow. That's harsh. They really killed
Yeah.
the disabled one first.
Yeah, Viscous
Well-
killed him.
Yeah,
Holy, I thought she was into
Technically
it.
in self-defense.
yeah, no, it's technically in self-defense, just like me shooting somebody who just happens to be holding something that could be used to bludgeon my head in without them even looking at me is self-defense.
I thought
Like,
he charged at her.
He did, but she can teleport, and did.
Yeah, true.
Fair enough. Oh, the Doom, the Slayer.
The Slayer was, for the moment, unmotivated by the thief's motion for a compelling duel. This side of the scratch, he opted for a more ruthless and calculating policy of extermination. On his arrival, not about to repeat the mistakes leading to his banishment, he quickly obliterated all 12 planets, followed by Prospit and Durse, to weed out those who might outsmart him in the same manner. With as little fanfare, he seized the opportunity to follow the thief's trail quickly before it dissipated and destroyed their hideout in the Vale. And now, knowing her position, he would soon return for the duel she wanted. Is it just me, or does the background... Yeah, no, the background just stays lighter.
Yeah. Man just makes everything light grey. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
a lighter shade of grey.
But not without a pair of...
He's the light of our lives.
Oh. Oh,
Oh,
shit,
no.
he went fucking kill... Oh, yep, no, he fucking killed him. Damn, bro. Fuck. Okay, so...
I don't see.
I really care. Oh no. I'm still
that's-
trying to work out.
Look,
who
man,
these
when
are.
half of the characters are fucking dead.
So he killed Karkat and
Oh no.
I don't
yeah,
see
yeah,
Kanaya's
yeah.
corpse. So maybe.
Maybe. Well,
Just maybe.
it
That
said he killed all of them and just
Terezi?
brought back to... Yeah, Karkat and Terezi, yeah.
Aw.
Oh man, oh no, I like those two, but it's been so
Yeah.
long that I don't really care.
Time has disconnected. Has disconnected
Oh.
from all of this. Oh well.
She's just
But yeah,
actually
no.
painted in her own blood. Like, what the fuck? Did you get out a
Yeah,
brush
no.
and just went like?
I mean, possibly
No,
it's
she's
the
wearing
costumes
she's wearing a
wearing.
costume. She's wearing a
Oh,
costume.
okay, that
happens
makes
to
sense.
also
I was
be
gonna
deep.
say.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you notice,
that
there's
makes
like a
sense.
very slight difference in
Yeah.
shade.
Well, I
there.
assume that was just
Well,
light
that's blood. That's
or
soup.
something. And I assume
Yeah.
she's got the red boots on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
But
colour
yeah,
palette.
no, I'm pretty sure it did. Hang on, let me just check
Ba-da-da-da.
back the pages. Well, he destroyed their hideout, so I mean, best case scenario, Kanaya is now floating in the void. Just sort of.
We live in a society.
Yeah.
I
so
have no
best case
opinion on
scenario,
Kanaya. I have not seen her do anything, so she could die and it would change nothing.
Admittedly, you were kind of gone for the entire time that she did things.
Yeah.
Other than
I know.
Yeah, you were gone for the times that she went complete badass mode.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And did things. Anyway, tick. Tock.
There you go. Now she looks like normal colours.
Yeah.
Also, that's really well drawn. Oh my god. It's so funny. He has his legs off the ground. He looks like a 4-year-old.
Oh my god, he does.
Oh man.
God, to think that this guy used to be Lil Cal.
Mama. Yeah, no,
Oh
this
yeah,
guy
he used to be Cal. I was there for that.
Scratch
yeah.
used to be Cal, we found out.
Well,
His
no,
name's
technically it's more
Scratch,
like Cal is like a part.
One aspect.
Yeah, like Cal
He's
didn't
part of the
get
crafting recipe.
Yeah, Cal's more like his dad. Because, like, Cal didn't get destroyed when Scratch was created. It was just Cal was his item data was copied.
Fair enough. Alright, hold on.
Slick's
He's
just
doing an
pouring
action
oil
sketch.
all over them. No, Slick's
Oh, never
pouring
mind.
all over the place. He's
that's a
about to
jerry
light
can,
this
I
place
see.
up. He's about to light
That's a
this
jerry
place
can. I
up.
thought it was a fucking etching sketch. I was
Now
like,
let
what
me
the fuck
just-
is he doing?
Now let me just do a little twiddly sketch of this guy.
I'm gonna etch and sketch you, but I'm gonna draw you as a soy jack.
I'm gonna etch and sketch you as a faceless soy jack.
Yeah.
People are gonna have
you
to
will
guess
know which soy
what-
jack it is from the shape.
and whether I colour it in or not.
Yeah.
Again, sorry for the interruption. My conversation with the girl ran a bit long. Slightly exceeding the 1 second I scheduled for it. This is...
I'm just imagining him drawing him as the crying one with the, like, smug mask on, but it's just both, like, no faces.
But it's like
just
both no faces.
face
You have
mask.
no idea. You have no idea what each is.
It's a funny idea. Alright, anyway.
My masterpiece is complete. Anyway, yeah, no. This is where events begin to outpace my awareness. The deeper into this dark pocket we explore, the more I will be forced to speculate. I rarely have cause to rely on.
Not Varty Vidya. This guy's doing the law for us.
But luckily for you, my guesses are better than anybody's.
Holy shit, he is Varty Vidya.
He is Vati Vidya, but like, if Vati Vidya was a piece of shit who I hate.
Yeah, if Varty Vidya was like really weirdly noncy.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
no, he is just prepping to light this place up.
He's just having fun, you know?
No, that's fun.
Pilling. It's just like he doesn't even hate him or anything. He's just stood around and like the thought came to his mind that you must oil.
Look at this blank look on
must.
his face. Just like, yep, just my usual having fun business. Ain't nothing weird about this. I've always believed that a good storyteller should keep a comprehensive record of past events on hand. A scrap of personal significance, for instance, from which he may piece together current moments from past ones of a similar, if not identical nature. It's more efficient. Top. He's just gone.
have a notes taker.
He's gone.
He slipped in the oil.
He's on the floor now.
Whoa!
He's slightly off screen. He's gonna be there next time. He's gonna be covered in oil.
Well, and we're not gonna notice. And we're not gonna notice because he's got an all black carapace and a black suit against black oil.
It's gonna start raining and
He's
he's
just
gonna
slipping
float
and
away.
sliding through the oil like a. He's just trying to like a goddamn slip and slide.
You see him
He's
just sliding along the room. He's just bouncing off objects like pinball.
Every time he hits something, he yells ding. Every time it's just ding, ding, ding as he hits the...
Oh, I didn't know pinball was like a real game, and like until I was like, decently, like until I was at like, cause okay, so the first game.
No. Before you explain, how old were you when you discovered pinball was an actual game?
Like 9, I think. But I like that might not sound that bad, but when I was like 4.
No,
in
it
Spain,
does sound pretty bad.
On summer holiday, I was like but there were 2 Game Boy games I played a lot of because my brother had his DS and so I got to play on his Game Boy, and that was the SpongeBob SquarePants the movie game, and that was based. Really difficult for a little baby child brain.
Or a literal 4-year-old, but yeah.
And the other one, which was great fun, was fuck. What's it?
Well, you figure that out.
Oh, Pokemon Pinball, because that's what the story was about, pinball.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like they'd invented this game until... And I also thought, the pinball, like the wizard pinball, space pinball, whatever, on the old computers, it's the same kind of game it's based on. But it's not a real thing. It's just like a genre of video game. Till I was like 9 and I saw a real one, and I was like, holy shit, they made it real.
I can't believe they made pinball a real thing.
Yeah, I had an actual moment.
Quote
like,
Arthur, age 9.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, they made pinball a real thing. But where are the Pokemon?
It's a good Arthur quote, but not as good as Germa.
What the fuck are the 144p wizards?
Not as good as the Germa quote though.
Which one?
There are many of them. There's a lot of
Leonardo,
them.
Okay.
Michelangelo.
God, I want to kiss that photo of him with the cigarette and sunglasses. He's so fucking hot.
Oh, my quote to do with German.
Oh yeah, your quote.
your...
Arthur's quote to do with German, not Germa's quote to do with pinball, presumably.
I don't know if he has.
No.
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't.
Leonardo da Vinci. Oh wait, no, that's the same person. It's
No. He does say Leonardo da Vinci as 2 separate people, even though that is just Leonardo da Vinci's first and last name.
Da Vinci. They're all dead. I remain.
I
as
remain.
A performance artist. I remain. That's one of my favorites.
It's a good one. Anyway. It's also logical, since there is essentially nothing new in Paradox space. Everything that can happen is either a visual or substantive reproduction of something which has already transpired on a timeline, offshoot or otherwise.
Oh my god, so that means there's going to be a lot of me fucking your mother. Damn.
Oh,
you fucking got him. You fucking got him. Also, which one of the things is his mother? The fucking random text that got written down, the cue ball, or no Cal?
Well, Cal is a dude, so unless I haven't been here for his transitioning arc, but to my knowledge.
Fortunately for us, there have been no arcs involving Lil Cal that I know of. Unless there's one that has been secretly going on that I haven't realised.
I don't know. I guess.
Are you fucking the orb or some text on a wall?
Knowledge is power, I'll fuck the text.
Alright.
For the Slayer.
And if I'm going to speculate on this duel, I might as well make use of earlier clippings. For the Slayer, this was round 1 against the Hero of Light.
Oh wow, Jack's the Slayer.
Yes.
Is that Is Hero of Light 1, what's her name?
Rose,
Yes.
who has been
Is
listening
Rose
to a lot
dead?
of... Rose is, that I know of, not dead. However, probably going to die. John is currently dead, though is going to be reviving at some point relatively soon.
Yeah, I feel like when you kill characters that quickly, but you have reviving an option, it takes a bit of the oomph away from killing characters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because John's a god.
It's
Well,
because
that's fine. That's. It doesn't matter what the context is, as long as reviving somebody within a story is a decent option, like an option that is readily available. It really takes the oomph away from killing somebody.
I mean, to be fair, the killing was like, John didn't actually fight Jack. Jack just like killed John in one shot. There was no oomph to it to begin with.
That's fine. It just doesn't matter. It's a character dying is meant to be like a character dying should you shouldn't killing a character is an act of finality, or it should be. It should be the ending to that character. It should be the ending of everything to do with that character. And if they are referenced from that point on, it's only through other characters. They shouldn't be able to come back, and just be around. That kind of it just makes a mockery of the consequences of death within your story, and it's just something I note in storytelling is when a character can die and doesn't, you need to find a way to add kind of more, like, you need to find a new way to add stakes. You need something more.
I mean, to be fair, we already knew he was going to be fine by the end of the story, because by the end of the act, because we literally at the beginning of Act 5, Act 2, and you were there for this, because this was like episode 51 or something. So long before you left, we had a jump forward to the final conversation between John and Karkat after John had already done the scratch and all that, or was about to do the scratch.
Fair enough.
So,
yeah, I mean,
to be fair,
it does.
We already knew where he was going to end up. Everything that happened on the middle was like borderline inconsequential anyway.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Plus, we knew
that's
anyway. So because of like how the whole god shit works.
It's not. It's in any story. It doesn't matter the context. This story can have any infinite number of explanations that don't or do make sense within the world. The point is, if a character dies and they don't actually stay dead,
yeah, it's something that just
think
sort
it's
of
very.
annoys you.
It doesn't. It's not like it annoys me, because I think I've enjoyed stories like ReZero. That the whole point of that is it's one of my favorite just anime. And it's the whole point of that story is the main character doesn't die, but they make the consequences different. It's like the mental toll on the individual, stuff like that. I just think it's very important, and you add a lot of pressure onto yourself as an author to keep consequences valid and interesting when you allow death to be undone.
Yeah, I suppose.
So it's just something I'm knowing.
But yeah, anyway.
I don't know if they do that. I don't know if there are still heavy consequences within this world, whether you can only revive once or something like that. We've seen that the revival has happened, so we're guaranteed that it's lost from that point on. I don't know.
That's the thing. It's a matter of like, if a god, with regular people, they die, there was an extra life system, but I'm pretty sure everyone's already used their extra lives, or their extra lives are just gone already. But with gods, it's a matter of if their death is considered heroic or just by the arbitrary forces of the universe, then they are dead for good. So you can only revive if you died not really doing anything of consequence. And thankfully for John, he hadn't done anything of consequence in the fight yet. I'm pretty sure if he had landed even one hit on Jack, it would have been heroic, and he'd be gone forever.
Okay. Yeah, I'd still. Okay, yeah, there's like a level of consequence there, but it's still you gotta make sure there are consequences outside of dying if you allow dying to be honest.
Yeah,
it's just something I'm noting in the story.
I mean, to be fair, the revival system has only really been introduced in the last like couple hundred pages, so we haven't really. And John is the first person who's going to like demonstrate them to a certain extent. So
it's like
Vriska in this fight is going to die. Vriska in this fight is like almost unless she like somehow manages to beat Jack, Vriska is going to die 100% here because either she'll
unless they pull some bullshit with the green sun.
Yeah, unless they pull some bullshit with the green
Black sun.
But assuming it's a regular just like either Vriska wins or Jack. Either Vriska wins or Jack wins situation. Assuming that, if Vriska dies, I'm pretty sure it'll either be considered just because, like, oh, Jack's a big villain. Vriska was trying to beat him. That's cool. Or no, not just. That would be heroic. Or just because she just went, oh, I'm gonna, or because her actions led Jack to kill everyone else. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just saying it's an important thing to note that the loss of the consequences of death adds a heavy toll on a story, and it can really ruin it. For example, big spoiler warning for Bleach, the final arc. What's it called? 1,000-Year Blood War. Do either of you care about Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War?
No, but I will put a timestamp to when you're done. Yeah, I don't really care
George,
personally.
deafen yourself, and I'll DM you when I'm done. Oh, sorry, June. My bad. June. My apologies.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, so
how do I?
I'll put a timestamp.
Please do keep correcting me on that, by the way.
Yeah, I'll put a timestamp on screen to skip to the end of
Just
your
like
spoiler
message
here.
me to come back.
Yeah, I will do. I'll just DM you. Okay.
You oh, there. Carry on.
Okay, right. So in a lot of what I quite enjoyed about Bleach was the kind of the way it progressed forward, and it had a decent way of doing it, and it always kind of tied back to this alright power system. And it's not the best show ever, it's not the worst, it's fine. However, I really fucking hated the ending of 1,000-Year Blood War. Not only because it's a lot worse than the ending they do for the other arc, or the whatever his name is, spoiler for that as well, I guess. But if you're worried about spoilers for 1,000-Year Blood War, you're probably also, if you're not worried about spoilers for 1,000-Year Blood War, you're probably also not worried about spoilers for the arc before it. But just in case you are, here is a little bit of warning. Anyway, whatever his name is, the Bleach, Mr. Bleach, the ginger guy.
Ichigo?
I forget. Ichigo, thank you. Kurosaki. I remember his name. Ichigo Kurosaki.
My God.
Uses all of his powers, he gets rid of them all, trades them away to do one big, strong attack that allows him to defeat, or not to defeat actually, to weaken the big bad enemy guy who's essentially become God, enough to the point where they're able to use this weapon that can seal him. And then he's seen. And Itadori Yuji has to give up his entire life as somebody important, so like the strongest Shinigami, if that's still called that at that point.
I don't know.
Pseudo Shinigami, whatever. The strongest one of those in all of wherever, and he has to give that up as a thing he can be, just to save everybody, and he has to actually take the L. And he does. He's just like, oh, that's quite powerful that he's giving up kind of his heritage as that kind of individual who's inherited that power. Well, in 1,000-Year Blood War, he is beaten, they break his sword, and he's basically crying there. And then they bring back two people who on screen died. They died on screen. One of them is buried, if I remember rightly in the manga. You literally see them getting buried at their grave and them dying. And it's really important that they died because them dying undid their power, allowing everything to return back to normal. That was a really important part of that previous arc where that guy died. He just comes back. And his special ability is that he can rewrite the past. He can insert himself into the past. And what he does is he inserts himself into Ichigo's past so that his sword wasn't broken. And so his sword's no longer broken. It's like, oh, okay. For one, that power's ridiculously overpowered if you think about it. If you can just manipulate what has happened in the past. Because the whole main villain's power is that he can choose what happens in the future. So it's like, what? Well,
like if you can change the past, you can completely change what's on the board.
Yeah, you can just be like, well, actually, you didn't get that power, so sorry. And it's like, oh, okay, well, there you go, the winning move.
Fuck you, I have moved the thing slightly to the left, which means the option that you want to go for no longer fucking exists.
And so it's not even that difficult. He can just say what he wants to have happened and visualize how it has happened, and then it happens. Anyway, not important. That's just a point about that power. But the important part is, he's brought back. He died on screen. They don't even explain it. They just go, I've back. And it's like, what?
He just, like, went back in time while he was dead and unwrote his death.
Yeah, it's still... You see him die! Oh, terrible. It really annoys me. And it's never addressed. And then I feel like they could have done so much more. Obviously, probably the reason it ends so quickly at that point is because there's editorial stuff, there's, bureaucracy with making the manga, and they wanted to wrap it up quicker, probably had a deadline, stuff like that. But still, it feels like they could have extended this final bit much longer and given it a much more powerful and interesting way of doing it. As opposed to, oh no, he didn't. And then we'll also bring back the main villain from the other one, whose special power is to just manipulate everything you perceive. And we'll have it so he perceives that he beats Ichigo, and then he doesn't, and then Ichigo gets him. And it's like, what? Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm glad you brought back the main villain from the other one. It's cool that he's introduced now. That's a fine way of beating him, because it's like he chooses the future, but he doesn't actually, because he's only thinking he's using his power. He's not. And then Ichigo can just get him and stab him to death. And it's like, okay. Why did the guy come back from the dead?
Why did you do that?
Where did that happen?
Why did you do that?
Happen? When? Why not write in a different explanation? Why not be like, what is it? It's like hollowification, something to do with that. Which, by the way, really cool, but super edgy. But anyway.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I am becoming a being with no soul.
Fucking play the 3 days
grace
again.
Forever.
Play the 3 days grace again.
Yeah, anyway, the best part of Bleach is the Soul Society arc, and from there it's fine. But it's really good up to Soul Society. Anyway, that's my rant about the fact that undoing death ruins everything, because I quite liked Bleach until that happened, and then it really fucked me off.
Fair enough.
Now I'm like, damn, they just shouldn't have done 1,000 Year Blood War. It sucks. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I just read it, but they don't. They just don't explain it, and it sucks.
Right.
Pisses me off.
I will invite June back in.
Yeah. June.
Hello. Yes.
There you go. I had my rant about the consequences of death.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely didn't say anything sus over on my end.
Fair enough.
Well, I will find out about that myself later. Anyways, all I really need to do is flip it turnways like so, and we have round 2.
Round 2. Fight.
The thief will probably roll her dice. See the fear in her enemy's eyes.
My castle stands. Pillars of soul.
I thought the lyrics were I used to roll the dice for my no, I'm not gonna finish that.
Feel 4 big guys as they come in my eyes. If they keep fucking me like this, I'm gonna die. You know?
Well, we've got the classic Arthur vibes back. Real Arthur or facsimile of Void, we got the vibes.
Either way, we can truly get back to those old-fashioned episode 7 values we used to rely on.
On which we used to rely,
Because he's a family guy. Alright.
That's
And just
I
as
forget
probably,
them.
due to her impressive hoard of stolen fortune, she would have a 100% chance of rolling the most favourable result. Ordinarily, this result would be almost impossibly improbable. The odds of
Isn't that less improbable than the ending of Fatula? Like, more probable.
Oh yeah, a lot more probable.
That's humorous.
Probable by factors of thousands. If you want to know the ending of that series, you just cut and top. Anyway.
Yes, advertising.
Yes. Ordinarily, this result would be almost impossibly improbable. The odds of the roll would be 1 in 16,777,216 to be specific. And to be less specific, 1 in 8 to the Y, because it's the fucking sweet bro hella. It's all on fire. And he's got the fucking face.
He's got the.
Where Y is 8.
Why does the 8 look like that? Oh, because it's her eyes. I get it.
Yes.
It's her eye.
It's her-
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fucking.
Is that Klingon?
Nah, it's I'm pretty sure what it is like it's the fucking Elder Scrolls something script, but like flipped backwards.
I wonder what it says.
It
It looks like a Final Fantasy command box. That's what it reminds me.
It's probably meant to look like that. Anyway, top.
Why is he pulling the fire alarm? What a bitch.
Jesus H. Fucking
Literally
Christ.
everybody in the building knows it's on fire. He's the one guy there.
It's 100% of the people involved know what the.
Oh no,
fuck's
Jack
happening.
doesn't know.
Also-
Jack's unaware. He's in danger.
Yeah, but also fucking. Frisco got the fucking. Yeah!
Why does her sword look like that? Like a hook.
Because it's her ancestor's sword.
And because it's
It's a
her
weird
horn.
sword. Oh, I see.
And it's a horn too.
And also the pole is her other horn.
She got the trip!
Yeah, it looks good. It's like a...
No, Arthur, you don't understand. You do not understand.
You don't.
This is
You don't
this is
understand.
the outfit of Vriska's ancestor, who June has been fucking like having some feelings about. Let's say it
Her
like that.
ancestor's hot.
Yeah, those are the feelings. The feelings were that she's hot. Anyway, and fucking.
I mean, Jack's only got one arm, so this feels a bit unfair.
But he's also
Okay.
got like
Jack's
infinite
pose
cosmos
dynamics.
power.
Jack's pose dynamic. Vriska, what the fuck is happening to Vriska? She's just.
What the
Eh.
is that?
Okay, so
Stand still overhead swing.
yeah. In round 2, the Slayer would be not merely compelled, but challenged, if my guess is right. Hang on, it's the fucking fell. Yeah, I didn't really think briefly.
Well, the
a
time
minute. That's the
goes.
fucking
Oh,
fell.
so I guess they. Okay, so it's in the mansion, so there were more people
Yeah.
who needed to be aware of the fire. I changed my mind. All right, no, pulling the fire alarm. Excellent idea. I thought it was just. I thought like the dimension was just one room. And I was like, why the fuck are you pulling the fire alarm? You are the one man there.
You are the
Just
one
get the
being
thing.
in this area. Anyway, challenged by one claiming godhood before reaping the prodigious spoils from striking down a formidable endgame foe. One with the guile of a cheetah, the luck of a clover, the hubris of her mentor, and the drive known only to the pathologically competitive. I believe he'd be challenged. Yes. Tick. Oh, he's still here. But not outmatched. As one who shares the Slayer's score of power, my projection must give him the unambiguous advantage. But even so, while I continue to not be a gambling man, that didn't stop being a thing that was true or anything. Talk. I'm reasonably sure that if I was, I wouldn't bet against her. It's just fucking...
What the fuck is...
She looks
What the fuck
really...
is he doing here?
Oh, that's quite... I wasn't even paying attention to the top, but that's based. Just
Yeah.
like Hitman 2 style, throw the object and it just goes straight at them. So I like to imagine.
I mean, he does have a barcode on him, to be fair.
Yeah. Anyway, can I just say, she looks a lot like Aku. There, like an unreasonable amount like Aku.
Yeah, fucking Samurai Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
You're about to send him to the ancient past.
And it is his name. The other guy's name is Jack, right?
Yep.
Jack
She about to
Noir,
send him
so
to
I-
the ancient... She about to send him to the future where she rules all.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That would
moving
be
on.
quite a funny twist if it just suddenly like he became the good guy. That'd be.
Oh shit,
Oh
you
no!
just fucking...
Stop beating him to death. That guy should know. Oh my god, no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm so...
no!
I like how you're having more of an invested reaction to this guy, who I do not remember in the slightest being beaten up, but not even a remote reaction to fucking Teresian Carcat being dead on the floor in front of you.
Well, yeah, but that's because like I don't care. But that guy, he's just doing his job. Like that's fucked up. You got me fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's pull back from this ever-narrowing dark pocket. All this uncertainty is wearing thinner than the only pair of pants in an immortal's wardrobe.
Sorry, you're telling me immortal people don't change clothes? That's nah.
Yeah.
Nah. That's a you problem, bro. That's a you problem.
That's a you problem, Scratch. I've never much
That ain't it,
enjoyed
Chief.
navigating the vortices of alternative possibility. The path which alone has my absolute mastery is the Alpha Timeline, a continuum I define as that which most exclusive rights both to my birth and to my death, two circumstantially simultaneous events. Any divergence from this path to my knowing will taper into blackness like rotting roots. But if I was a seer, such offshoots would be fully within my domain. And if I was a seer of mind in particular, synaptic causality would be my specialty. A seer of mind would have given you a more reliable account, perhaps. But then, she would do many things I wouldn't. Tick. Or just have a look down.
Mamma mia. He's flipping the coin.
You flipping the coin.
Yeah.
A seer would support her allies in battle not with her weapons, but her vision. She would sift through dross of her comrades' poor tactical inclinations and examine the grim consequences. A seer would not charge into the fray headlong, but direct it as a conductor with a baton. She would have the sight to eschew the obvious gambits and find the path to victory disguised cleverly as setback, or even imminent defeat. She would behold the fortunes of friends and foes in totality and appraise the contrivance of luck itself. She would know its mines were not to be plundered, but simply explored and charted carefully. Talk. Oh shit.
Whoa.
A true seer would know where luck is given, where it is absent, and most importantly, where it doesn't matter at all. Tick. And she would know victory doesn't matter in a reality where all else is doomed to fall. Talk.
We go back in time.
Oh. What sort of story would this be, with our knight and seer made to stay cadavers? Certainly not one the Alpha Timeline would allow. Oh.
Oh, man.
And not one she'd allow either. Talk.
Who's the seer, by the way?
Terezi. So that
Oh,
everything we just saw there was an alternate timeline, essentially.
Yeah,
like an
I
alternative-
get that. It's just, holy
And
shit, he is
Vriska
actually getting
is
murdered.
stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, me when death consequence on
Does that count as like a just death?
I mean, possibly. Talk. Oh, and that was an alternate timeline up there too.
Yeah.
Tick.
Well, I mean, I assume Jack wouldn't be dead in the main timeline.
Talk. Tick. What the fuck? Okay, Gamzee. Talk. Tick. Yo.
Oh, his
fucking-
sunglasses are black now. Is he blind?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense. Oh, I like the little band-aid. That's fun.
But it's fucking snowman.
Hot.
Oh no, it's her.
Honk.
Bro, his fucking horns.
Honk.
Ink. Honk.
But she just fucking
Ink.
warped in.
Oh, wa-na-na-na-na-na.
Tick. Well, before we read this, I think that is where we will end this episode of Reading Homestuck.
Oh, the consequences of death.
The
Please
consequences
make a character
of death.
actually permanently die from that. If Viscous permanently dies, at least that has a slight consequence.
Yeah.
The consequences of death need to be maintained, or at least replaced.
An analogue of them should be involved.
Yes, you need something, because a story without consequences is shit.
Yes. So, what do we think of this episode?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have much context, but the pictures were pretty.
The pictures were pretty.
And as I say,
Consequences of death.
replace
yes.
consequence.
I'm just
Okay,
curious
so
what the
it's like-
significance of 14 had.
Huh?
On number 4's coin.
Well, isn't the red one 14?
Yeah.
Or is he 12? He's either 12 or 14. I can't quite tell.
I don't know. I assume
No,
that
the green one's 14. Look, the one who's just been stabbed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the coin is to
Yeah.
summon.
So it's like it lets him transform between them, probably.
Oh, yeah.
And 14 is
Or
probably
like-
much scarier.
Or at least like summons 14.
Yeah, exactly,
And
something like
14
that.
maybe.
shot. And 14 shot Jack up in the alternate timeline, and then Snowman showed up and fucking.
Killed him.
It said,
Yeah.
no thank you.
Nope. Anyway, yes. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, fine.
Jim?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's
Well,
nice to see the weird Gamzee.
in-
It's interesting
indeed.
to see him.
Good to see fucked up.
Yeah,
Gamzee.
Gamzee
He's
went
definitely
fucking-
changed.
Yep.
He went murder mode.
He went
Yeah,
mad.
that's fine. It's something.
He went super
his
crazy
character
because he
has
ran
done.
out of drugs.
His weed-induced psychosis.
Yeah.
Oh no, lack of weed
I-
induced psychosis, actually.
Oh, fair enough.
I thought it was Juggalo-induced psychosis.
It could be a bit of both.
But yeah,
Little from column A, little from column B. Anyways, yes. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone. And we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Follow me on Tumblr, where, if you did not know already, somehow, I have gone there to escape the ever-falling hell site that is Twitter. I do stuff there. Occasionally, I am trying to become a bit more active on there in terms of posting my own stuff, but we shall see about that in the future. Follow June on Tumblr and on Instagram. June?
Yeah, won't be anything up on Instagram this week, but then maybe some stuff coming out in the future that I'm working on. I did some photos. It might not be on my account. That's the thing. Maybe. We'll see. There might
Well,
be
you
stuff.
can direct them to that at some point in the future. Possibly
Yes.
on the Tumblr.
Possibly on the Tumblr. Maybe I can just leave it. We can do it as like a link in the next episode.
Indeed.
By the time we get to the next episode, which will be in like, what, 2 weeks?
For us, 2 weeks. For you, audience, 1.
Yeah, because we plan everything ahead. We are very good at planning. This is a weekly show.
Ha 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 ha.
We
This is
promise.
a weekly show. This is a weekly show. This is a weekly show. Anyway, we will see you in the next video. Later.
Later, bitches.
Bye.